This game preview is brought to you by Manscaped's Premium Ultra Soft Boxer Briefs 2.0, complete with the all-new jewel pouch to protect your stones. Use the promo code SACCITY for 20% off and free worldwide shipping. Manscaped, the perfect tools to protect your jewels.
Next game on our list is the Carolina Panthers hosting the Cleveland Browns. Carolina is a 1.5 point favorite over the Browns with an over-under of 43 points in this game. This is our first revenge game of the season that we are covering, with Baker Mayfield playing his former team in the Browns. That's where I got to start. Aaron, how does Baker Mayfield get his revenge on his former team in this game?
I'm not huge on revenge games. I think everything can be a revenge game if you really want to dig deep enough. Somebody's got some revenge against some team, especially in today's landscape of the NFL. But I do think Baker wants to prove a point that he was worthy of getting paid. And I think he has everything he needs to do it. I think their defense is solid. He has Christian McCaffrey week 1, which is, we know he's not hurt right now. So that's a healthy Christian McCaffrey who didn't play in the preseason. You got weapons like DJ Moore. Robbie Anderson seems to be now on board with Baker Mayfield being there. So I think they have everything they need to get it done. Obviously, Deshaun Watson not playing for Cleveland helps. So I think he just needs to stay within himself and not try to do too much. I do worry in a game like this that he does try to do too much, trying to prove that point instead of just playing within himself. But I do think Baker Mayfield's a savvy enough quarterback to make things happen, to make plays, especially with a good cast of characters around him. So I expect Baker Mayfield to play well in this game. I expect him to play with that chip on his shoulder. And to be honest, that's when he's been at his best, is when he's had that chip, when he was trying to be the number overall coming out, when he was the rookie that was sitting behind Tyrod Taylor and had to come out and show and prove himself that he was a starter. He was able to do that. I think it's once he got complacent with where he was at, that's when he started to make all these mistakes. And he got real, I don't say a little cocky, but overconfident in his abilities, and you started to see the play decline a little bit. So I expect him to come in ready for this game and have a good game against his former team.
On the other side, you got Jacoby Brissett starting his first game for the Browns, obviously, while Deshaun Watson serves his suspension. Overall, this is a question that I feel like I've asked so many times when talking about the Browns. But what do you expect week 1 for this offense to look like?
Not much different than it did last year. They're going to run the ball a lot with their running backs. They're going to run play action, and Jacoby Brissett's going to be asked not to make mistakes. The difference between this year and last year is Baker Mayfield was banged up, and he made some mistakes. So I think they keep it simple. I think they are trying to grind their way to 6 wins, 5 wins before week 11 or week 12 or whenever he's supposed to come back. That way, when he does come back, they can win a couple of games and hopefully have a chance at the playoffs. They understand that they are not going to be able to compete with some of these powerhouses in the AFC on a week-to-week basis with Jacoby Brissett. But I think they're looking at games like this. Carolina, we think we can grind our way to a win, and that's a big win early in the season. To get on the right track early is going to be important for this team down the stretch. So I think they're looking for Jacoby just to stay within himself, not make mistakes, and then run. Nick Chubb, I expect a heavy dose of him. And then obviously play action, find Amari Cooper, find David Njoku, and then maybe one of those younger receivers on the outside, a DVP or DPJ or David Bell step up.
Yeah. AJ's got the Browns 23-17. What does Dylan have?
Dylan has the Panthers beating the Browns. I will stay on the side of the Panthers over the Browns as well. Yeah. I will take them 27-23.
I will go with the Panthers here as well. I will go 23-21 Panthers.